you had asked me maybe a month before I joined the military if I would even consider the military, the answer probably would have been no. But I actually was falling asleep to CNN one night. You know, this was after September 11th, all the wars going on. This was in 2003. And I don't know if it was subliminal or what, but I woke up one morning and decided, hey, I want to go to Iraq. So I went to work and decided that I was going to go visit a Army recruiter. I told them that I wanted to be a firefighter, a truck driver, or a linguist. So because firefighters are primarily in the Navy, to be a linguist, it requires a whole lot of testing and background checks. So being that I was also driving commercially at the time, I did end up going into the Army as a truck driver. So yes, I got what I wanted. Boot camp was actually pretty tough for a lot of people, but, you know, being a firefighter and stuff like that, so I kind of had some discipline. I already had a little bit of that, but I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and then I stayed in Missouri for Advanced Individual Training, aka AIT.
What was your first base? Where were you stationed after that? Go right to Iraq?
Oh, they shipped me off to Germany. Germany was definitely a preference, and actually only 3 people out of my unit were sent to Germany, myself being one of them, and I did not anticipate it, but I was beyond thrilled.
And you spent, what'd you say, 6 years in Germany altogether?
Off and on, correct.
So you're in Germany, you're a truck driver, right? That was your job?
Yes, it was.
How did that transition into you getting to deploy to Afghanistan?
Those orders actually came years later in another unit out of Germany because I had actually wanted to deploy because that was the whole reason I joined the Army. I requested to go over to 5th Corps because 5th Corps was deploying. I went over to 5th Corps, got trained up, and got my orders to go to Afghanistan. I was there from 2009 to 2010.
So somewhere around a year.
Parts of it went by really fast, but the parts where you're working 12-hour night shifts,
those tend to drag by a little more.
Tended to feel like an eternity. When I left Germany, I went back to the TRADOC environment, back to training, because at that point, that's when I was training to become a linguist.
I learned last night you speak French as well. So what?
Je parle un peu français.
Did you have to learn the language native to where you were deploying to? What was I know you said going in you had your sights set on being a linguist.
The language I went to DLI for was actually Arabic.
Okay.
Correct.
And so you're fluent in that as well?
No, not fluent. Right. Not at all. It was after I deployed, so I never really got to utilize it. But who knows, I might have a chance to use it, especially working with some of the populations and organizations that I do here within the Pittsburgh area, the greater Pittsburgh area.
I want to thank you for sharing a little bit about your story today.
Oh, and I thank you very much.